Hey guys, on another ride out. Thought why not? While the sun's shining, eh? It's supposed to be snowing next week apparently. Be nice if it didn't. Anyway, I haven't come far today again. It's a beautiful day. I've actually just in my t-shirt today, so I'm making the most of it. I've actually pulled up on the side of this road thinking it'd be really quiet, but so far it's been car after car after car and people pulling up. But it's probably because of this. Isn't that awesome? So that is the Harringworth Viaduct, or Welland Viaduct, or Seaton Viaduct. Which one is it? Seems to have three names. It's stunning. Been sat in here with my fingers crossed, hoping there'll be a steam train go across it. Just complete the shot, wouldn't it? This was completed in 1880. It's a grade 2 listed construction. You have to excuse the cars and trucks going by, it is really busy. Such a little country lane and it's not stopped. So it's, you probably can't see it go, it goes way back over there, way over there. It's 1,275 yards long. It's 60 foot in its highest spot, which I guess is about where I am now actually. It's got 82 of them spans and each one's about 40 foot long. And apparently 30 million bricks. Wow. I want to know who counted them. Must have took a while. Yeah, like I say, it's completed in 1880. Get this, at a cost of £12,000. You probably wouldn't get one of the pillars for that now. I'd love a steam train just to potter across the top there. That'd make my day, because I'm sad. But again, I didn't even know this existed. I found this by accident, just from riding round, staying off the main roads, coming down country lanes. So yeah, found it by complete accident. So I'll just have my sandwich. I'm going to jump back on the bike in a mo. Oh, well, that was most enjoyable. Couple of days. Hello, Blue. And now we're relaxing in the yard with the dog and the bike, and of course a cup of tea. What a fantastic couple of days. Oh, it was much needed. I could quite easily go again tomorrow, to be fair. I really could. Say a year, just about a year in nothing bar work. I don't want to start sounding like I'm moaning. I'm shutting up. But yes, seen some interesting things. Had the first day with a couple of real good friends. Really enjoyed that. But today's ride on my own, and it's a different on your own, I think. That may sound stupid, but being on your own in the shed all day is completely different from being on your own on your bike. Does that make sense? I don't know. I think it's different. But I thoroughly enjoyed today as well. And again, by accident, I come across that viaduct, which was really interesting. I say, if a steam train had just rolled across the top of it, it just would have made it perfect. And I would have got a photo with this, with all that happening in the background. That would have been fantastic. So I've been kind of enjoying it. I'm hoping there's going to be many more rides to come, and maybe I can make that a thing where I can ride out and find something of interest and chat about it or whatever. We'll see. It'll be nice. I am planning on getting out as much as possible, because yeah, even though I love it in there, it's been driving me crackers, to be honest. I didn't realise how much it had drove me mad. You know, not being able to escape it at all. Literally been in there 7 days a week. Then after that, I'm editing. Sometimes I'm doing 18 hours a day. So to get a little break has been fantastic. It really has. Excuse me. So I've just been cleaning this thing over a bit. I've not finished yet, but I'm losing light. The camera's probably picking up a bit more light on what is actually out here. So I'm going to have to continue with it inside, but I'm kind of liking sitting out here. It's a beautiful evening, and it makes a change not to be freezing. Anyway, about the bike, I guess a lot of you are wondering. I've had it for a while. I've had it for a few months. I don't know. I didn't think it would be particularly interesting for anybody. As you know, I normally have 1000cc bikes for my main bike, and it's just the same as all the other gazillion that rolled off the production line. It is pretty much totally standard, but what a phenomenal bike it is. I know I've had over the years, I've had R1s, GSX-Rs, I had that S1000R Honda, I had the 1000cc Yamaha. I've had a scattering of all sorts of different things, naked bikes, fairing bikes, you know, sports bikes, touring bikes. And this is pretty damn awesome, I've got to say. I wasn't really going for one of these. I don't know, I was just looking for something different. Still in the 1000cc category, but I was looking for something a bit different. And this popped up. Then I've done a bit of more researching on others, and I realised how dirt cheap this was. Like, I thought it may have been a bit of a typing error. I thought, no. So I phoned the guy up, went and seen it. Couldn't believe how good condition it was. I'd come away with it. I think I've probably got 3 years in this, and it'll still be worth what I paid for it. I'm keeping that quiet. I'm keeping it quiet. I don't know, for a change I landed in the right place at the right time. So the guy was getting a house, and apparently he'd put an offer in on a house. He didn't think they were going to accept it, and quite a bit of time went by, and then the estate agents contacted him, and he was like, oh my god, needed money. So yeah, I was happy, and I've got a bike that, you know, after a few hundred miles which I've done over the last couple of days, I absolutely love it. I really do. I'm going to have a lot of good times on this, I think, and hopefully create a lot of good memories. I am really looking forward to getting stuck in properly over the summer. I really am. But it's not everyone's cup of tea. I know that. We've all got different tastes. I understand that. Some people might look at this and think it's a file. Fair enough. Some people like to air their views, don't they, about what bikes you have, like you're supposed to have what they have. I don't get that, to be honest. I have no idea why people do that. Just leave them to it. It's the bike they like. Who cares? As long as they're happy with what they've bought, it doesn't matter. You get so much bitterness over the internet, don't you? What you got one of them for? They're rubbish. And they say that, and they've probably never ever ridden that particular bike or owned one. So I don't know why people are like that. I don't know why they say stuff like that. I love this bike, even more so now I've had a couple of hundred miles on it. Yes, it's probably not the wisest choice for touring on, but I don't think I've ever toured on a bike that really is made for touring. This will come into its own down the autobahns in Germany, if we ever get there again. Hopefully we will. Come here, Blue. I'm surprised Blue hasn't watered the wheels yet. He normally does. Hey, you ain't having my tea? No, we'll fall out over that. Won't we, eh? And Blue's had a lazy day in the garden, apparently. He's loving lying in the sunshine. Like I say, in the winter he doesn't come out as much. He's staying there in the warm. He's got sense. Anyway, I'm undecided what to do tomorrow. Who knows, it's supposed to be nice again. I haven't had a break for a year. So it's very tempting to do 3 days on the trot. Let's have a look around this anyway, if you're interested. If not, turn off now. Yeah, let's move the chair. It may not be everyone's cup of tea, but I kept looking at them. Well, I was looking at several different bikes actually. I was looking at the Suzukis and all sorts. But when I seen this come up at the price, I thought, no, I'm going to message this guy straight away. And yeah, that was it. Quick sale. Take it away. Excellent. So I was actually lucky. The only thing is, because I weren't exactly looking for one of these initially, I was just generally looking at all sorts of different bikes of this sort of category. I didn't really know much about them. Because this had such a cheap price tag on it, I jumped on it and sort of basically rushed into it without thinking. But it's paid off okay. But when I got back, I didn't realise, obviously that's my sat nav I use on all the bikes, I didn't realise it had all this, I'll call it gimmicks. I think it's gimmicks. Some people may like it, some people like that technology, don't they? But it's got all these modes and heated grips. I've never had a bike with heated grips in my life, but I will try them out. It's got all stuff for the suspension. It's got different riding modes, rain, dynamic, and I don't know, all this nonsense. It's just a bit gimmicky to me. So what I've done, I've set it all to max, and that's where I'll leave it. I'll control it myself with this. How about that? Imagine doing that. being able to control your bike without the aid of things, buttons that do things. Another weird one, it's got no throttle cable. It feels like a video game. You get your handlebars for your video games, it feels a bit like that, which is odd, but hey, suppose it's how it's all going. It is. But you probably can't see much of it. It is getting dark. It is. But apart from all the pointless things on it, when you can do it all yourself right here, I absolutely love it. I do. I'm not going to do one of them stupid boring reviews where you read off the spec sheet. I'm going to tell you how much brake horsepower it's got, how fast it goes, and all that nonsense. I don't want to do that. You can, I guess you can go and watch the other gazillion videos of people doing that in their racing levers that they put on, and knee sliders with no scrape marks on them and all that. There's plenty of them videos. It's a BMW S1000, it's white, it's got 2 wheels, handlebars, speedo thing, mirrors, front lights, rear lights, and it's really fast. Sorry if we're losing light. Oh no, I've done them a couple of days. I was walking a bit like John Wayne this morning after the 170 mile I think we done yesterday. Yeah, a little bit stiff, so it's going to take a few goes out till I loosen up again, but it's going to be fun doing it. So yeah, there you go. I say it is a tremendous bike to ride. It really is. I know I've had bikes like this over the years, but this is sort of another level. I love it. I love it. And I'm going to have lots of fun on it. Obviously, I'll be very careful. Promise. What's everyone think about that anyway? I see quite a few videos. You know, you buy one of these to have a bit of fun on. Let's be honest. Let's be totally truthful. You're not pottering around at 30 miles an hour, are you? And, you know, if I might be old and fat, but I do like to mess about. But I don't think I'll put it in a video. You see no end of people moan like mad, don't you? I believe some people have got into trouble for it when you see that speedo fly right round. But let's be fair, that's what they're for, isn't it? Maybe some people think not. Do you go and buy a 1000cc sports bike or something like this and go around like a granddad? Obviously there's times and places to have a bit of fun. You wouldn't go blasting through towns and cities riding like an absolute nutcase. I wouldn't do that. I know some people do. And then, you know, there's people who buy cruisers just to potter around and stuff like that. You know, each bike's got a different purpose, I guess. But you see no end of people moaning on YouTube. Oh, I seen your speedo go over the speed limit. Tut, 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 tut. Fair enough, I guess. I'll edit them bits out. You're not allowed to have fun nowadays, don't forget. Yeah, let me know in your comments what you think about that. Is it, yeah, you should be speeding, or is it mind your own business? I get it, you shouldn't be speeding in places where you're going to hurt yourself or hurt others. There is roads where you can have a bit of fun, preferably on roads that you know really well. No junctions, no farm gates with tractors coming out. You'll have, obviously, it's not a racetrack. You've got manhole covers, wildlife, diesel spillages, you name it. You've got to consider all that. But some people do get a bit uppity about it, don't they? Blue's telling someone off. Blue, who are you telling off, eh? Who are you telling off, eh? Who are you telling off? There's a good lad. Anyway, I'm going to stop rabbiting on, so I'll sit here all night just jabbering rubbish. So there might be another ride video, and I'll go and find something to talk about. Or we'll be back in the shed. Obviously, we'll be back in there at some point. Anyway, cheers for watching, guys. Everyone take care.